Today we are talking about the United States government. As a review, government is a system of rules and institutions that govern our society. The purpose is to provide order, protect our citizens, and promote the common good. Common good is the good of all people in this society, not just the good of a few or a select group. So when the English colonists came over, they brought three main ideas. They wanted an ordered government. This means they need rules and a system to keep things organized. After dealing with the English monarchy, they also wanted a limited government, so the government should not be too powerful. They selected a representative government, which means they get to elect the officials to represent them inside the government. So they would have representation across the United States. They created the three branches of government, which are the legislative, executive, and judicial. The legislative branch makes the laws. The Congress is made up of two parts, the Senate and the House of Representatives. They create the laws for our country. The executive branch enforces those laws. The president is the head of this branch, and they make sure that the laws are being followed. The judicial branch interprets the laws and decides if the laws are fair and legal. The Supreme Court is the highest court in our country. While creating the government, they created a system of checks and balances, which distributes the power across a political system to prevent any one person or institution from having complete control. This means that each branch is able to look over the laws being proposed by the other branches and veto or override their decisions. We also have the separation of powers, which is a political system that divides the government into the separate branches, each with their own specific duties and powers. Please feel free to take a moment to pause the video and look over the different separations of powers. But as you can see, the executive branch, the president, he can veto the legislative branch, and they can confirm and override vetoes. Whereas the judicial branch can reject, the legislator can reject the appointments of the judicial branch, and the judicial branch can say that the laws being made in the legislative branch are unlawful, so on and so forth. So now we are going to take a moment to do our practice.